Club. There's Schmidt, Dean Bradley. The race is going to be on for turns 1 and 2. Alrighty, Lismore, hold on to your hats. Street Stocks feature race here tonight at the Lucas Oil Lismore Speedway. Teddy, our flagman's wave the green flag. Here we go, folks. It's on for the Street Stocks. Dean Bradley and Wes Schmidt running side by side, but Bradley's jumped into the lead. It's a skirmish on between Beck Gray and the rest of the field as Beck certainly going backwards during the opening lap. Luke Gray Jr. sitting there in third spot with Nick Chilcott blasting through the field. Here comes our Australian champion of Scotty Owens. He also threads the needle on the outside of Lindsay Clapham out there. Nick Chilcott, they're too wide as they go down the back straightaway between Nick Chilcott and also Lukey LJ Gray. Look at this. What a drive from Luke Gray Jr. into the lead. This guy has had a graduation from junior sedans, leading the feature race for the Street Stocks. Let's see if Luke can take it out. It'll be his first feature race win in the Street Stocks since graduating from the junior sedans, but there's a gaggle of cars between Wes Schmidt, Dean Bradley, Brock Armstrong. The Cortina bumps and bounces its way into turn number 1. Here comes Luke Gray Sr. also moving through the field, coming up on the inside. Look at these two Gray boys go, Senior and Junior. So Junior's leading this from Senior. The two Gray boys. Then we go back to Brock Armstrong. They have got some motor in these cars tonight. Luke Gray Sr. coming from the rear of the field. Our Australian champion, Scotty Owens, also making a charge past Chilcott. He made the move stick. Wes Schmidt moving through the back of the field. The pace is absolutely frantic between the Street Stocks during their feature race tonight. Still 10 laps to run. Anything can happen, folks. The Australian champion up on the inside of Dean Bradley. Bradley gives him room. A little bit of contact between the two guys as they went into that rut in front of the Northern Star main grandstand. So Dean Bradley on the outside and moving back through the field. All contact between Mark Quirk and Dean Bradley, but they come out of it all right. The Australian champion, Scotty Owens, has moved into third spot. He's passed the 88 car of Brock Armstrong. He's setting his sights on the two Greys, Junior and Senior. Coming up on also Beck Gray, so we've got three Greys out there. So Luke Gray Jr., he does it easy, leading this one, still 7 to run. Hold on to it, Luke. Let's see if he can get the car to the finish line, his first Street Stock win. Mark Quirk also making a late race charge from the back of the field. Brock Armstrong sitting there in fourth spot. I'd say he's going to come under some serious pressure from Mark Quirk as Quirk comes up at him on the main straightaway. Mark Quirk, the 71 Flynn Transport car. Josh Oliver, oh, he's balked. Yellow lights are on. Dean Bradley spun it sideways just as Luke Gray Jr. was balked by the slower car of Josh Oliver. So righty lights are out. Teddy, our flagman's getting ready to go green. Here we go, folks. Restart number 2 for the Street Stock feature race tonight. And Luke Gray did it and did it easy as he goes into turns 1 and 2. The Australian champion, Scotty Owens, put the boot into it. And he's starting to hunt down Luke Gray Sr. Let's see what the Cortina of Armstrong can do as well. We've got the car of Quirk's also sitting there. Anyone could take out this feature race. Still 6 to run. Here comes Quirk up on the inside of Armstrong. The guys bob and bounce their way. Oh, lifting the front wheel. Armstrong losing a little bit of ground there as Mark Quirk moves through into 4th spot. Armstrong is trying and trying hard in the little Cortina. So he's relegated back to 5th spot. Nick Chilcott in 6th. They're bopping and bouncing their way through turn 2 in front of the NBN grandstand. Paul Rees sporting a little bit of damage out there as well. But Luke Gray, he's hanging on to it. The Australian champion, Scotty Owens, he just hasn't got the legs at the moment during the final stages of this feature race. Oh, the 88 car of Armstrong up onto the infield, but he's A-OK. Senior and Junior. Luke Gray Sr. on the outside. He's starting to apply the blowtorch to Luke Gray Jr. Here he comes up on the inside, making a last dip. Yes, he's made it stick. Making a very big dive through on the inside of his son, Luke Gray Jr. So Junior's sitting there in second spot. The Australian champion, Scotty Owens, is just biding his time, hoping the two drivers out in front will make a mistake and he can slip through on the two greys. But they're coming up on lap traffic. Luke Gray Sr. now in a commanding lead, starting to pull away from Junior. Oh, Luke Gray Jr. getting a little bit untidy out there. Dean Bradley always been balked by the car. Bradley's the Australian champion around the outside. Scotty Owens, a great move around the outside of Luke Gray Jr. Oh, now he's being balked by those two lap cars of Beck Gray. Paul Reeves onto the infield. You can throw a blanket over these race cars as they take the checkered flag. What a feature race. Luke Gray Sr. will take out the checkered flag. Smoke starting to pour from the race car. Second place will be Scotty Owens. Third, Luke Gray Jr. in a fantastic drive from Luke during his rookie season of the street stocks. But how good was that? They turned it on for us, folks. Put your hands together for him. The street stocks and our feature race winner, Luke Gray. Also, folks, give Scotty Owens and Luke Gray Jr. a big round of applause. A hard-fought race. These guys weren't scared of a skirmish.